Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone, based on what time you watch my video. So this is actually the very last training skill that I would like to talk to you. So without further ado, let me just directly show you what we will talk about. We talk about skimming, everyone. So this is the very last reading skill, and maybe this is the quiet difficult rather than the other skills because this is the very last thing that you can learn after you have mastered all another skill. Ya, and maybe you have learned a lot about skimming and scanning. Ya kan yang pasti paling sering dibahas di dalam reading skill itu adalah scanning sama skimming. Kalau scanning jauh lebih mudah ya. Kalau kemarin kan kalau scanning udah tinggal meng-scan aja gitu. Artinya jangan baca secara penuh gitu ya, langsung temukan jawaban dari pertanyaan yang diberikan. But skimming is another level of reading skill. Yes, makanya di sini langsung dibahas nih. Speed is important. Nah, jadi kecepatan dalam membaca itu sebenarnya juga penting gitu ya, nggak boleh lama-lama. But sebentar. But you may have a lot to read, but not much time. For this kind of reading, you usually do not want to know and remember everything. You only want to find out something about the book or article you can do by skimming. Yeah, this is especially when when we have a very limited of time for a reading text, but you have a very long text. Ya, jadi biasanya kalau tes gitu ya, atau misalnya soal-soal reading yang panjang sekali, sedangkan kita harus menjawab pertanyaan dalam waktu yang singkat sekali gitu. Dan pertanyaannya justru yang mengharuskan kita memahami secara keseluruhan. Nah, speed is important, makanya dibilang gitu, kecepatan itu penting, tetapi kita kadang-kadang nggak punya waktu yang cukup. Nah, yaitu caranya seperti apa? Menggunakan skim atau skimming. How to most of us doing skimming in newspaper or magazine articles, book covers in a bookstore, so you can find out if you want to buy the book or not, the library books, so you can find out if they have the information you need. Okay, now the first practice that we will do is skimming for point of view. Kita mau men-skim pandangan ya, atau pendapat dari dalam teks tersebut. Nah, skimming is helpful when you want to find out quickly about the writer. You may want to find out what the writer thinks about something. This is the writer's point of view. When you want to know the writer's point of view, you do not need to read everything. You need to read only a few important words. Jadi kalau di skimming itu mirip seperti baca cepat gitu ya, tapi yang kita coba cari itu adalah langsung ke tujuannya. Jadi nggak usah peduliin hal-hal yang sebagai mungkin lebih we can say that we don't really care for the supporting sentence, but we try to find out what we do really want. Ya, jadi kalau misalnya pertanyaannya yang kalian temukan di dalam reading text itu adalah main idea yang ditanyakan, so the very first thing that you need to put on your mind that the thing that you need to find out is the main idea. Jadi beberapa poin-poin seperti conclusion dan lain-lain itu coba disampingkan. Jadi pada saat baca itu langsung fokuskan ke dalam pikiran kalian, oh, I want to find the main idea. Jadi kalau misalnya ada one vocabulary that you don't know the meaning, itu lewatin aja. Ya, nah, so let's see this one. Read the paragraph quickly, answer the following question by putting a check mark beside the answer. Jadi kita mau nebak nih, apakah si penulisnya ini for or against? Apakah dia setuju? Ya, atau dia justru against, artinya menolak gitu ya. Dari kalimat ini saja. Dogs are often a problem at home. Many dogs are noisy and dirty. They may even dangerous for small children. Sebenarnya sama seperti pada saat making inferences, ada beberapa vocabulary that will help you when you do a skimming. Ya, dari sini kita udah baca gitu ya, dari ada problemnya, terus noisy, dirty, dangerous, ya udah. We can make an inferences. Ya, pada saat kita men-skimming ini, kita baca cepatnya ini, terus kita udah nemukan some of the important vocabulary-nya, we can know that, oh, of course, it will be against. Pasti dia menolak kan, kalau ditanya apakah si penulisnya ini setuju, atau justru menolak kalau ada anjing di dalam rumah. Tentu dengan you find out the keywords, ada problems, noisy, dirty, dangerous, of course, the answer will be against. Now, another example. An apartment looks much nicer with some plants. The green leaves make it seem cooler in summer. The flowers give it a happy feeling. Dari situ kita bisa tebakkan, is the writer for or against plants in the apartment? Jadi udah tahu ada kata nicer, and then cooler, and then happy feeling, right? So we can just directly guess that this is for. Ya berarti pasti dia setuju nih, ada tanaman di dalam apartment. And of course, the list of the keywords is you can write nicer, and then cooler, and then happy feeling. Yeah. Okay. So then please answer exercise 1. Here, you just need to choose whether it is for or against. Like candy is not good for your teeth. Udah mudah sekali ya. Udah ada kata, udah banyak negatif-negatifnya, udah ada not, and then bad for children's teeth. If children eat a lot, then they will have problems. Udah ada 3. Ini udah langsung tahu nih. Of course, the writer against the candy, right? So exercise 1 until 8. Exercise 2 the same until 8. Okay, so that's for skimming about for and against. Pertama untuk kita men-skimming untuk tahu kira-kira si writersnya ini mendukung atau justru menolak gitu ya poin ini. And then the next one, if you still remember the pattern of the organizations of the text that we have learned in the previous chapter, ya kan masih ingat ada listing, ada time order, sama cause or effect or comparison. Nah, sekarang kita mau coba nih. We want to skim the pattern of the organizations because sometimes we need to find out quickly how a book or article is organized. You want to know the patterns. You do not need to know the details for this because you do not need to read all the words. Remember that. If you still remember, start from the very first time until now, all the skills always teach you for not to read all the text, like really words by word, or you really need to understand every single meaning of the text. Ya bayangin ya, dari sejak pertama dulu skillnya sampai di skill terakhir pun tidak pernah ada yang menyarankan kita untuk memahami satu persatu vocabulary. Artinya tidak perlu semua vocabulary itu kita tahu artinya. Even when we read in Indonesia versions, terkadang kita juga kurang tahu ya arti ini apa gitu ya. Ada beberapa term yang kadang-kadang di dalam bahasa Indonesia pun kita nggak tahu. Nah, apakah kita harus Google dulu? Apakah kita harus tahu dulu artinya baru kita lanjutin readingnya? No, gitu kan? That's also happen in Indonesia. Justru kadang-kadang dengan kita membaca kalimat selanjutnya atau kita menyelesaikan teksnya, kita sendiri secara otomatis kita akan membuat kesimpulan sendiri kan terhadap vocab yang kita tidak tahu tadi dalam bahasa Indonesia. And that's also the same in English. Ya, start from the very first skill sampai the very last skill, tipsnya sama. Ya, jadi jangan pernah stop when you read because you only need to know the meaning of the text. Jadi that's make you sometimes too lazy to read because you always go back to Google Translate and you go back to read and then you go back to Google Translate and you read again. Yeah, what you need to do is just finish all the text first. Okay, now here for skimming for pattern of organizations. So we want to check whether it is a listing, time order, cause or effect, or comparison. So here, example, a whale eats a lot of ocean food every day. That is because it is a very large animal. Sudah ada signal words-nya, ya kan? Sudah ada signal words-nya, ada kata because. Berarti kita bisa tebak pattern-nya, dia pasti akan membahas teks ini tuh tentang cause and effect. Remember, you need to go back to pattern of organization because we always have the word signal. Kan selalu ada kata kuncinya, signal kata, kosakata signalnya, apakah dia termasuk ke dalam pattern yang listing, time order, cause and effect, or comparison. Okay, now let's see example B. This book has a lot of information about Poland. First, it tells about the history. It also explain how to travel around this country. Finally, it lists some interesting places to visit. Nah, jadi ada signalnya apa? Ada kata first. It tells about the history. It also explain how to travel around the country. Ada kata also. Terus ada terakhir ada finally. This is the time signal for listing. Yeah. So that's why the answer is listing. Now it will be your exercise also for exercise 3. Yeah, whether it is listing, time order, cause or effect, or comparison. Number 1 until number 8. And then exercise 4, number 1 until number 6. Okay, so that's all for skimming for this meeting, because next meeting we will discuss again about skimming, but for another topic. We will start to skim for ideas. Actually, for today's meeting, we only do a skimming for the point of view of the writers, and also skimming for the organization of the text or the paragraph. Okay. Well, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching the video. After this, please directly go back to your free class and answer the exercise. That's all. And let me end my video with Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.